Well, hi there, Osseo Cross Country 2020. Coach Runquist here. And this time each year, we are normally meeting up for our annual meeting the Tuesday after Memorial Day. But as we have seen, everything is kind of going in modified form with life with this COVID-19. So we are looking to give you a little information. We are not big techies here, so we're just going with a recorded Google Meet, and us 7 coaches are going to push out some information that we hope will be helpful for you. Here's a little picture of the squad from last year. You can see me, I'm right there. And but here's the squad with many of these people hopefully coming back. So Osseo Cross Country, it is for 7th through 12th grade, boys and girls, all ability levels. So we will have kids that will be working towards all conference, working to get to state, to kids that will be working on just trying to get up to running a mile at the beginning, and we'll take you through. So younger kids, you might be looking at races that are a mile. Some of the races will be a little longer than that. But I did want to let you know some of this information. So Coach Runquist here, as I guess I'm designated as the head coach. I believe this is year 12 with Osseo Cross Country, and I'm a teacher over at the high school, Osseo High School as well. And fun fact, there's so much stuff out there about me. You might as well know I'm a painter during the summer. So that's how I stay out of trouble during the summer, is running my own painting company, A+ Painting by Teachers. Good stuff. Let's go ahead. Let's get some more other introductions from the rest of the coaches here. Off to the next one of you.
Well, hi, everyone. I am Coach Celeste Runquist, and you can call me Coach Celeste so that we don't get have confusion because of 2 Coach Runquist being on the team. And if you haven't guessed already, I am married to Coach Runquist. We've been married for 17 years, and we have 5 amazing kids. So maybe that's my fun fact, is I have 5 children, and it's awesome. This is my 3rd season being with Osseo Cross Country, and I get to team up with Coach Green and work with the middle schoolers, and we have a great time together.
Hello, my name is Coach Flores, and I work over at Osseo Senior High as a science teacher. I'll be working with the boys varsity team again this year. This will be my 2nd year as coach for Osseo Cross Country, and I'm looking for another great season, as my first one was pretty spectacular. Fun fact, I'm doing this video live in an empty house. I'm actually moving into a new house tomorrow around 2 p.m., so I'll be homeless for a little bit.
Hi, I'm Coach Perry, and I am a math teacher at Maple Grove Middle School. I'm going to be working with the girls team, focusing on the varsity runners, and I am going to be working with Coach DeVries. I've been coaching on the Osseo team for about 6 years, and I'm looking forward to a great season. I have 2 daughters that are seniors this year, and a fun fact about me is I ran for the U of M. Go Gophers!
All right, Coach Paulson here. This is my 3rd year coaching with the boys, and I'll be working mostly with the JV boys. I'm also a teacher. I teach 8th grade science over at Osseo Middle School. And a fun fact about me is I also enjoy Nordic skiing in the winter, as I have found out many of you do as well. So off to the next coach.
Hey, I'm Coach Green. This will be year 8 for me. I work over at Osseo Senior High in the Multi-Language Learners Program. I will be heading up the middle school portion of the squad with Coach Celeste. Fun fact, there are more kangaroos in Australia than people. On to the next coach.
Hi, Coach DeVries here. I am starting my 4th year with Osseo Cross Country. I'm really excited to be back helping Coach Perry with the girls squad, mainly working with the JV runners. And I teach math at Osseo Senior High. I also have a husband who teaches at Osseo Senior High. Fun fact about me is I decided to train for a marathon in the 1 year that all marathons are canceled. Coincidence? Probably not. All right, up next, we've got the gentleman talking about cross country.
All right, so what is cross-country running? According to Wikipedia, cross-country running is a sport in which teams and individuals run a race on open-air courses over natural terrain such as dirt or grass. However, we all know there is a lot more to what cross-country running really is, and Coach Flores is going to add a little bit more about that.
Yeah, Paulson, you're correct there. But just add a little bit more caveats into this. So your body has to be in shape, first of all, to run 5,000 meters, or roughly about 3.1 miles. And not everyone can do that. So you have to, let alone run, many miles to get there. It takes a lot of previous miles, fast workouts, and abnormal workouts sometimes, and upper body workouts, and extensive amounts of stretching. These are all things that kind of make the sport what it is. All the work of cross-country runners put in, or the work that they put in, usually does not go unrecognized, and usually benefits them towards the end of the season. On to the next.
Coach DeVries and myself are going to talk about what makes Osseo cross country so special for our athletes. And we have many things that a lot of teams are doing, but we have seen them be so much more beneficial for our athletes and just make a close community. So we have team spirit and teammates and teamwork. We're all supporting each other and helping each other reach our goals. We build an Osseo community that becomes a family, and we have these friendships that outlast the season. We're just so blessed to be a part of that community, and I'm going to give it to Coach DeVries for a little bit more.
All right. Well, in addition to that, we have so many events that also involve and create a community of Osseo. Osseo is a small town in a big suburb, and it makes it for a very, very special and unique experience. Some events that we've had are like the Osseo Lions Roar road race. We have a food shelf that we collect items and donate to, and it is pretty special. We have campouts. We have annual workouts like the sprinkler run, the bacon game. We have pasta dinners that we've heard some stories about are pretty fun. Race days are always special, and we have seen our team come together and cheer for the last person at so many races, and it really stands out. None of this would be possible without our amazing volunteer parents for our squad and community. Next up, talking about the workout.
All right, I am Coach Green, and I'll give you a quick rundown of how the middle school goes about. So with the middle school, we don't do anything that much differently than what the high schoolers do. We have our speed skills and our warm-ups and everything. But the biggest part of the middle school, what Coach Celeste and I like to do, is build a foundation for those 7th and 8th grade runners, so they get an understanding of what cross country is, what it means to compete, what competition looks like, what training and tactics can be utilized as far as being a cross country runner. So we look at all of those things and just kind of get a foundation to get those athletes involved in a new sport, some of them, and just build upon what previous runners have done. But the biggest thing that we like to do is make it fun and enjoyable for every athlete. As well as that, I will also talk about best practices and wellness for being an athlete. So some of the things you want to think about are proper rest and recovery, adequate diets, making sure you're putting in the best possible foods and nutrition that your body needs to maintain being an athlete. So I will pass over to Coach Celeste, and she will tell you how to communicate with us.
All right. Well, by now you're probably wondering, how can you get more information about Osseo Cross Country? And we have a few ways that you can do that. The first way is you can go to our website, which is www.osseocrosscountry.com. And on the website, you can find a link to a Google form that you can fill out to request more information. This is a link that you can even pass on to other people that might also be interested in cross country as well. Another way that you can find out more information is to go to our Facebook page, which is Osseo Cross Country 2020. We'll be posting lots of information on this Facebook group. The last thing is we are going to be having a question and answer time via Google Meets on June 2nd, so next week at 7 p.m. So if you want to hear more and have some time of question and answer, this would be a great place to join, and we hope you can be there. Lastly, if you have any questions, you can contact Coach Runquist, and you can email him at runquistj@district279.org. Can everybody see it? I think you can. So I'm going to hand it back over to Coach Runquist.
Wow. Great stuff. Nice work here, coaches. So as we wrap this up, for the summer, we usually are having opportunities for kids to get together for training together. We do look at optional practices during the summer. Training is optional, but we provide it to kids and we encourage it. But starting the latter part of June, we'll be looking at possibly doing some practices on a couple mornings a week, possibly getting to the weight room in July. And then I will be emailing out the training plan. It will be a Google Doc for kids that are just entering cross country to that of upper tier veterans. There'll be different plans for the kids to work with. Training is set to start June 8th. And then we have got August 17th is the date we've got slated to start practice. So August 17th. So I hope this was helpful. We look forward to coming back together soon as a squad. But in the meantime, please reach out to us coaches, and kids, feel free to go ahead and work out with friends or teammates during the summer, just maintaining proper social distancing. And I think it's gonna be all right. And so with that being said, I am gonna sign off. Coaches, do you have anything else? Doesn't look like it. So thank you all. That should be
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.